Hello, everyone. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Bitcoin certainly is. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, mainly because of some issues that I had, but I'm all back in business right now, and I am super happy to actually see what happened in the market. After we took this massive dump, it is good to see some green candles. And alts are not really catching up quite yet, but it's coming close. It's becoming close. I believe that alts will join this boom run within 2 weeks at most. The issue here right now is that Bitcoin is having a little bit too much energy, pushing all the alts down, or at least keeping them leveled. But that's okay. That's okay. Alt party will come. For now, we're going to start with Bitcoin. Some major things happened here after we broke this resistance right there. Let me get that right for you. There, you can see that we had a major green candle, which was followed by even larger green candles, which is a really nice sight. We managed to cross the first Fibonacci at the first try. I don't know if you can see it, but the first Fibonacci was located at 7,000, which is also whereabouts the resistance for Bitcoin was. Personally, I placed my resistance channel between 6 and 7,000, and we just blasted straight through. We had a retest, which is good. You can see that red daily candle there, and now we are just continuing upwards. So for now, my target stands at 94.50 USD, which is the second Fibonacci level. It's the 382. And I really do hope that we are going to cool down after that. Like something that I don't want to see personally anyway. I know a lot of people would become very happy with this, but I would just not be happy if I saw something like this, because that would ruin all the alts. It would be bad for the market. It would be too fast. And so I hope that we can have some sideways action here in between, let's say 7,000, 6,000, and 9,000. That would be my preferred scenario. Mainly because I want to play with some alts. I've got some alts lined out for today. The first one is Cardano paired against the US dollar. Really excited about this one. As you can see, Cardano took a massive hit. Let me get my oops date and price range tool. Dumped about 97% in total from the top, which is a massive amount. Obviously, like, it's crazy if you bought a good amount of Cardano there. First of all, would never have done that, but that would be very sad. Right now, we are what appears to be creating a inverse head and shoulders, which would place our target at about 13 cents. If we get our date and price range tool again, the target should be from the right shoulder to the neckline, and if we place that there, including the wick, obviously, we get, like, let's say 12 cents. And I base this target off taking my Fibonacci retracement tool, dragging it over here, and popping it down. There we go. And that's about how I see Cardano. Really excited. Obviously, it's a bit risky to take this position while this right shoulder hasn't really formed yet, but I think it's worth the risk. If we look at the unbalanced volume, it's looking pretty good. We're making some gains there. Volume is picking up, so I'm quite certain that this will play out, and this would make it for a good position. If we enter from the neckline, that would be a nice 40%. If you combine that with BitMEX, some leverage, could be a really good trade. Don't over leverage though, because this remains an alt. Anything could happen, and leveraging on alts is very dangerous if you don't use a correct stop loss. Now, next, I want to go over to Ethereum paired against dollar. Ethereum has been forming an ascending triangle, and from this triangle I created some targets. Let me just get this right. There we go. I didn't include this massive top there, because really I just want to include the bear trend, and for this, I see this as a distribution period, not really necessarily a bear trend, which kind of started after this massive dump here. Now, there we go. I've included another Fibonacci tool retracement in there, and that would mean that I am now just going to look for coinciding targets, because that's what I like to do. I like to take the entire trend and then find out where the Fibonacci's line up. And the first one that lines up, which I think is like our potential target here, this is what I believe has most opportunity, is, and let me just adjust this, $300. That's where I would personally put this. Would make a lot of sense, because if you look at it at the large picture, you can see that Ethereum has retraced in a total of about 93%. And a rule of thumb is that if a bubble pops, it has to retrace about 80%. We did 93, and thus I believe it will go no lower. That combined with this ascending triangle, should clearly cause a little bit of a moonshot here, because it was like extremely, extremely oversold in this period. There was no sign of any bullish movement, and right now I believe it is time for a good proper bounce. Now, something that is in our way is the support resistance level of about 219. We still have to cross that. You can see that this coincides with some good accumulation distribution points on this chart, which range from about, let's say, let's make it 200, just to make it easy, up until give or take 220. That's where I would really put the big resistance for ETH. But Bitcoin managed to push through its resistance in one go, and I think ETH will do the same, after which it will fill a liquidity gap and hopefully reach our first target. I would be really disappointed if it doesn't. Now, on to the next position that I'm currently eyeing, which is EOS. And please excuse me, gotta fix that pop-up. I'll do it right after the stream. There we go. It's kind of the same play that I have in mind for as I had for Cardano. If we draw this out, you can see that we might potentially be forming a head and shoulders here as well, which would put our target right at the first fib. And I didn't really draw this out correctly, not sure why it changed. That should leave us at a target of 9.8 US dollars. It's really, really close to breaking that neckline. I really hope that it can. And if it does happen, it pretty much coincides closely to this fib, then I believe we will just burst straight through, go to 9.8, and have a good party. Now, obviously, you have to realize that Block 1 has a massive shit ton of capital, and I believe they also use it to protect their asset, which is EOS. So I'm pretty excited about this. I think we can make some good gains here. And those pretty much are the positions that I have in mind right now. So obviously Bitcoin, I posted that on Twitter in the Discord group. I'm long on Bitcoin. Ethereum, Cardano, and EOS all look very, very good. Now, please, if you're not a member of my trading group yet, I invite you for free to join up. It's really simple. You just go to cryptocampus.io. Scroll down a little bit and just create a Discord if you don't have it, and join the server for free. All you do is click this button, which will take us to the server, and we have a lot of trading going on in there, plus many, many pictures of cats. So that's obviously very exciting. For now, I think this is pretty much it. I don't want to go over any micro caps right now, because as long as Bitcoin is going nuts, there's no point in doing so. These are the positions that I have right now. If anything changes, I will obviously update you guys. Just keep an eye on my Twitter, twitter.com/daytradejeffrey, or come and be invited to the group, where you can always stay up to date and share your thoughts as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great trading week, and I will see you guys soon.